So I was going to go to the Sierra Nevada mountains, or the eastern side of it, and for some reason I just suddenly changed my mind. Something was telling me not to go, and so I decided to on the spur of the moment, I took the turning for Beatty out of Death Valley and back towards Nevada. And while I'm driving along, I see a sign for Rhyolite and thought, what the heck? May as well go and look at a mining ghost town. It's windy out there, so it might be nothing but wind. We'll see. I guess the big question would be, are there really any ghosts here?
Founded in 1904, Rhyolite was one of several short-lived boomtowns from the late gold rush era. By 1906, the town had all the promising indicators of permanence, with a large population in the area. A stock exchange and board of trade were formed. There was a red light district, hotels, stores, a school for 250 children, an ice plant, 2 electric plants, foundries and machine shops, and even a miners' union hospital. But in 1907, the U.S. financial markets were rocked by a panic that saw closures of banks, businesses, and mines. Rhyolite began to falter. The mine closed in 1911, and in 1916, the lights went out forever. Besides the bottle house, there are a number of weird and bizarre works of art strewn around this ghost town. I didn't spend much time there because of the wind and a large group of people who were loud, rude, and wouldn't practice physical distancing. I didn't see any sign of ghosts. Bummer.
After spending a few days at Death Valley and getting some hikes in, I actually got a runny nose and knew I had a little bit of a spring cold. It was nothing serious at all. Good night, Paramp. I'm leaving here tomorrow. I got what I could in terms of groceries. Nearly everything's sold out in things that I needed, like toilet paper and dried milk. Since I don't have refrigeration, I looked for dried milk, but there is none. So, just to put the date into context, this is the day that Italy shut down. And New Rochelle put a ban on large gatherings because of COVID-19. Last night's rain woke up the cactus. I have decided to be close to some water for a couple of days. This is Lake Mohave. I think there's going to be some more weather coming in.
NWS flash flood warning, this area till 8 p.m. Pacific Daylight Saving Time. Avoid flooded areas.
That was interesting because I don't have a signal right now, but my emergency alert came through anyway. There are some pretty serious rain clouds moving in, and we've been getting a lot of thunder. There it comes. This storm is close. I just watched a huge bolt of lightning strike over there. Whoa. When I was a child, my mother used to let me sit in my bedroom window with my Wellington boots on watching the storm. And oh gosh, I missed another one. Huge bolt over there. Pointing the camera the wrong way again. Ooh, got that one. Oh, whoa. Holy moly. Wow, that was like multiple strikes. Do you see that flowing water there? That is flowing down the road that I came in on. So I was going to do some slot canyons these days, until I saw what the weather was coming in. A couple of them were in Death Valley, and the other one was Arizona Hot Springs, which are hot springs right in a slot canyon. Uh-oh, I'm getting wet. Gotta close the door.
PM Pacific Daylight Saving Time. Avoid flooded areas.
On the other side of me, there was nothing here a minute ago. Nothing coming down this road. And so this is my road out of here. Look at that sky. It's a beautiful morning. I'm not going to stick around here though today. I'm going to see if I can get out because the gentleman told me there's going to be 3 more days of this at least. So I can only see that this is going to get more flooded and the road is going to get more washed out. So last night this person came in at about midnight with a squealing belt. Had a hard time in the mud here, I think. So this is my neighbor that came in last night, and the guy in the jeans is the neighbor behind me. I think they've both been off grid and don't know about social distancing yet. So because I'm rationing my powdered milk, I've just got water on my cereal. The cereal is a treat. I buy a box of cereal maybe twice a year. There's so much sugar and stuff in this cereal that just using water instead of milk, it doesn't make any difference. So this morning when this guy pulled in and camped over there, my neighbor did warn him that that was completely flooded last night, and you can kind of see that it's extremely wet and muddy, and apparently he doesn't have a 4x4 truck, so I'm a little surprised he did that, and I'm trying to cut out his license plate and his son. Here comes the other neighbor. So the new guy that came over really knows his stuff and has told him exactly how to do it. The new guy really did know what he was talking about. They ended up shoveling sand into there and digging out the front a little bit so the rear end wasn't down so much, and putting stuff in the front as well. And it worked. Thanks for the entertainment, guys. I'm so glad I don't have to come over and pull you out. Well, the road here looks to have held up pretty well.